and gentlemen, welcome back here. We're back.
I can't see you.
Well,
You get another pair of glasses.
don't shout, Julian. We're alive. We're back on now.
I have got you.
Is it working better now?
Hello.
But leave me a message so you know that you're watching.
Okay.
We apologise. Screen. We apologise for the screen freeze. It should return to us now. We do apologise. I don't know what happened there. It was bluffering. And of course, that shouldn't happen. I don't know what we can do for the future, but of course, yeah, we'll have to rectify what that problem was. It was going so well then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a shame when that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are back here. Oh, we got our people back. You're back. Everything is okay. It might have been when we lost the battery. I don't know why. Please come back to us if we do fail to screen properly here. Sometimes it bluffers and there's nothing we can do our end because we are on a webcam here and it's connected to a USB port, and it might have been because the battery was low and that could have affected it, and anything could have affected it. It could have been the internet as well. So yeah, Samsungs are not good phones. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. We're not on a Samsung, it's a webcam. Did you hear that, Starlight?
Correct.
We are on a webcam, not on a Samsung. I'm not using my Samsung. I'm talking to you on the Samsung.
Oh, okay.
She got mixed up. Oh, well, we still love her. But anyway, we all make mistakes in lives and we all have to sort of work on it. We won't stay on too long anyway, but we will sort of say we're back here. And of course, we only thank you so much for staying with us here. And it is just a lovely experience to see you all chatting away beautifully. The more people that can chat with us, the better, and it feels more comfortable. YouTube loves the chat as well, and it sort of loves the style that, of course, we do, and it also loves the thumbs up, which someone has already done secretly there as well. And as we were saying on the poll, I think, of course, Nicole should Nicole Kidman, I think. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, the famous one. But yeah, what I actually meant was Starlight, actually, not the actual famous singer or comedian or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, Starlight, okay, has got to have a sip of a Coke Zero for the cameras.
I'm drinking a fruit shoot.
Oh, I didn't say now. I said another time.
I'm drinking a fruit shoot. Who likes fruit shoot? Put in the comments.
Don't worry, I can do a forfeit as well. Not a bad one, though.
Who likes fruit shoot? Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. She said nice and loud here. Who likes fruit juice? Okay, put it in the comments.
Fruit shoots, you
Oh,
silly
fruit
old man.
shoots. Fruit shoots.
That's the one.
Silly old man. I'm not an old person. Well, I am to you, but yeah. Yeah, you make me laugh. This is fun tonight. We're all drunk on Coke. Coke Zero, that is. Because I don't really do all that drug stuff. I don't agree with it. But yeah, I can smell it all around the towns and that. It's terrible, isn't it? Comes on buses and things like that. Oh, it's pathetic. Pathetic is the word. Could get my words up. But yeah, can anyone hear us loud and clear here? Give us a shout if you can actually hear us loud and clear.
Yeah,
Is it better with this microphone here, by the way? If I actually do a test here, I'll take my headphones off. And if I stand at the back, can you still hear me? So I'm going to be talking here. Julian hasn't put away these milks. Exactly, I know. Julian's got to start walking a bit. But, yeah, anyway, can you all still hear me? If I go into another room, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me now? Yeah, it goes from miles here. Right, mind yourself. Right, okay. I can't believe I'm just standing from miles away. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? I'm going quietly here. Can you still hear me? Good. Thank you. I want to see how far away I can actually do it. Probably won't go to Scandinavia or anything. But it's amazing how far these microphones travel. But you do have to charge them up when they are out of battery. But yeah, that was quite amazing, wasn't it? Amazing experience. Amazing Grace. Is that a cup final song, isn't it? Sung by Catherine Jenkins, the Welsh singer there. More suited to cup finals. But yeah, Melissa, could you actually hear us there? Apparently, we are sounding fine here. I've got 2 of these. I'm going to ask you how many that I had in front of you. I've got a little game for you.
What are you doing?
Right, okay. Right. I'm going to test you. How many of those tomato ketchups did I have in front of me? Anyone got the answer?
Where?
On screen. Guess if you don't know.
On screen? What do you want about it?
Yeah, I'll flash it on the screen. How many did I have? Anyone know?
No, it's 3. No, 4. I don't know.
One of them. Guess. 3, 2, 1. Guess.
There you go.
Melissa says 2. What do you say? 2. And you're both correct. It was 2. So, yeah, it's just a bit of fun. Okay. Right. Is this Coke Zero or Classic Coke?
Coke Zero.
How do you know that?
I watched it earlier. I'm not stupid.
She says Coke Zero, and she's absolutely right. Oh, dear. By the way, of course, does anyone want or maybe you don't, want one of these? Do anyone know what it is? I ain't got it right way around. It's this. Does anyone know what this is?
No, I can't see it, but I don't know.
It's actually a fridge magnet.
Shit. Nick,
Yes.
your signal is a pooper. I can't see your lovely face.
Oh, it's gone flat again? Reset your signal and reset your
No,
phone.
it's not mine. It's yours.
No, it's not my end.
Not mine either.
No, I don't know what it is.
Alexa, am I having signal problems?
Can anyone else, of course, we need to test this each time we go out live. Can anyone else see us perfectly? Melissa, can you see us perfectly?
No.
That's your end. Other people might be seeing me better.
Oh.
Yes. Ollie P. Oh, right. Okay. Is that the guy that subscribed to me and had a photograph of me recently? Crystal clear. It's your signal. Because everyone's saying they can see me perfectly.
It's your signal, I told you.
No, it's not. No. You need to reset your internet hub. I told you that.
I can't.
You can by pressing reset.
No, I can't. No, I can't. Sorry.
Oh, I won't. I did ask.
Change the Jaxie.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Just reset your phone then, and then yeah, it should be able to do it. Can anyone actually help her right now and sort out what the signal issue might be? So yeah, everyone else can see me perfectly. Maybe they've got a better Wi-Fi signal. I don't know. We are.
I'm not very good at Wi-Fi. So
I'll show you one day. Oh, yeah. I subbed you and didn't have a photograph. I commented on your videos. Might be another Ollie that or Oliver that of course spoke to us in the Regal in Cambridge. So it might not be the same Ollie which is on there, Ollie P there. I commented on your videos and told you to change your mug design to Weatherspoon's food. Oh, very good. I'm from Newmarket. Okay, Ollie P from Newmarket. Have you seen any Newmarket videos that, of course, we have done? Because we did some Newmarket videos.
Nick, I'm going to restart my phone again.
Okay, that might make the picture clearer. And also, of course, we got more people watching on the replay.
The one is paying up, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm charging money on my phone. What's going on? That's why I stopped doing it.
Maybe. Do you want?
I'll speak in a minute.
Okay, then. She's going to hang off now. Thanks for coming on anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She's gone quickly. She does that sometimes, but we love her really. But of course, yeah, there's only one person that actually does in a proper way. But anyway, I won't go into details with that. But yes, I'm glad everyone else can actually see us now. So, nice and relaxing's in the channel here. He's making more comments here, and Starlight's back here. You can hear me now because you reset it as well. You can also reset your hub, your internet hub, and that will sort of give it a clean up. And sometimes it works. Sometimes you get that with all sort of internet streaming. We have got fiber octave, which is basically runs very quick. That is why we've stuck with our company what it is. We're not going to say too much on what it is at the moment, but it is quite one of the expensive ones maybe, and of course they sort of bite off BT, and I can't really say which one it is at the moment, but I know there's some worse ones than what we've got now. So Johnny Max 26, hello, good evening. Add me. How do you add on YouTube? I don't know. I can't add you to the stream, not on this one. I have to do it on Together Live. So, yeah, I can't really do it here. It just doesn't work. I've never done it on here. The only way to do it is on Zoom somehow. But, yeah, you can't do it on a webcam. I have seen your Newmarket videos. Very informative. Thank you very much for that. You should do a video series of the decline of high streets in the local town and shops. We'll try and do that here. Lovely. Sounds like a good plan. The problem is with Newmarket, we did do that, and I think we got some people complaining on Facebook sites about us being not informative, and we got some people saying we are. So we appreciate those who are, but not about the ones that, of course, are a bit sort of on the negative side. I prefer to be constructive. I'm always constructive when I rate something out of 10, in particular if I'm talking about food. There's other food channels we get some ideas from, but they got their own thing that they do. We're not just a food channel, but of course we are also a bit of everything, really. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Beginning to sound like white, that Michael Barrymore style. Anyway, Johnny Mac says, Melissa, all good. Heading to Bedland soon. Yeah, I hope, of course, you sleep well tonight. Johnny Mac 26. So yeah, I've seen your channel here. Tell us what your channel is about, because it's quite interesting. If there's a channel that actually comes on here, which of course is Starlight channel is one of them, talk us through your channel and tell us a little bit more. Maybe Starlight can actually enlighten us. In other words, tell us a little bit about her channel. Sorry that your signal was bad, it's because, yeah, probably you're talking to me on the phone. But of course, we were interviewing you live on the air. But next time we will do a Samsung together live and get interactive with you guys and talk to you properly. And of course, you can introduce yourself to myself, Nick C. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Nick C, which I've got a official Facebook profile, which of course you can interact with me there. And occasionally I might go live on that as well. I don't often do it, but of course I mainly stick to YouTube because we need the subscribers. And this is the only way we can go live at the moment because TikTok won't let us for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you need to watch us a bit more on here. But yeah, it's very strange we can't go live on a webcam on TikTok. They've been very funny about it. I don't know how others have done it, but of course they seem to have got more success than we have. But maybe they've got good following somewhere. But of course, yeah, we try and enjoy what we do in this sort of environment. It's difficult, but we strive to do as best as we are able to. Sorry, I can't read very well, which I did previously on the previous live. I do apologize about that. So, Starlight, if you're still watching my beautiful face here, like most people are watching my beautiful face here, we've got 5 people watching, maybe more. Wow. 2 thumbs up, which is really appreciated. Facebook, not Facebook, beg your pardon. YouTube loves it, and Facebook does on our other channel. So we've got a official profile. Don't think it's a impersonation of me. If, of course, I say on a comment that it's not a fake count, it means it's not a fake count. If it's a fake count, people wouldn't say it's a fake count, would they? They would just not say anything and try and sort of get away with it. There's a lot of scammers and spammers or whatever you like trying to impersonate people's accounts on Facebook, and they're doing it because they're trying to split people's friends up, which is absolutely awful. I don't really like to talk about things like that, but of course, something to be aware of. They might ask you for money, which you never do online anyway, and of course, they are strangers. Strangers are not necessarily people that you meet off the street. You've got to know which are strangers and which are not strangers. I read something about it in a research online about that, and how fascinating. I found some really good facts about that. They usually are, people that are not strangers we're talking about. They usually are people like shop workers and all that kind of thing. Sometimes you get strange people working in shops, but of course, very rare, very rare. They wouldn't be allowed to work, would they? Think of it like that. They wouldn't be allowed to work if they were strangers in a job. Officially, it might be someone you may not like, but it's like that with anything, isn't it? But always be safe online, as Johnny Max 26 said. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. A lot of things that people say on here, I do agree with, of course. But we've had a lot of fun tonight, and it's been incredible. And one that is incredible, watching me all the way through, and that is the job of a moderator. And of course, those moderators that have stuck with us all the way this evening, we really do appreciate it. But there's one special one watching me, and one I love. Which one is that? There's, if we had more moderators in the chat, then it might be more difficult to know. But there's only 2. Which one of the 2 do I admire the most? I admire all of you, by the way. I've got to say, you're all fantastic, and I will follow you as you follow me. So I'm like a Dan Woodland in a way. He does the same sort of thing. And he does the same sort of thing with his followers. Go and follow Dan Woodland, by the way, because he's absolutely brilliant. And he's got his Dan Woodland Club on, the one that used to be on GB News, which they got rid of, unfortunately. But, yeah. What I would say is that I won't go into details of why I think he shouldn't have gone off air, but of course, I do miss it on GB News, and it's really ruined it since he's gone off air. But of course, the other one that went as well was Calvin Robinson, which was a priest, a Catholic priest actually, and they've got a video of them both talking to one another and people actually talking on air, which is brilliant. So I wish them well, whatever they do next. But he said this very important thing. He follows people out there as they follow him. So he tries to respond to every message, which is what we do as well. We try not to miss anyone out. And if we do apologize, but we don't sort of ignore or try not to ignore everybody's message. But we just, try to stick very clear with us and try to give constructive, informative kind of, reviews on what we do, because we're starting to do a little bit more reviews now, which is good. If you ever want more reviews, let us know. If you want that kind of thing, if that's what you want, let us know in the comments. And also, if you want us to go different places and try out different things, different country parks and things like that. It's not often, videographers go out to country parks. I know it's very difficult to do sometimes, but of course, you have permission to film around there as long as you are aware that there's obviously kids playing in the park and all that kind of thing. And, there shouldn't be any issues out there as long as they are not sort of in the picture and people know exactly, generally speaking, what you're doing. And I even asked the guy at the East Ham Park, Michael, his name is the one that works at the kiosk there, about all that situation, because he is very knowledgeable about that kind of stuff and knows about courts and knows about what you can and can't do. So he's worth talking to. So, yeah, if you ever go down to East Town Park, do check out the kiosk. It's open from, of course, 9:30 to, is it 9:30 or 10:30 actually, or 11:30? I can't remember. It's definitely one of those. But it's definitely not open in the early morning, because, they just don't open it early. But dog walkers have been wanting the kiosk to be open a little bit earlier so they can have a cup of coffee whilst they walk with the dog. So that would be quite nice. They do ice creams there, a couple of teas for £1.70, I think it's now, or is it 75? Oh, I'm not quite sure which one. I think it's 170. It's gone up a bit, but yeah, over the years. You can buy crisps and snacks, feasts, and even Mr. Whippy ice cream as well. It's quite nice, and it's open to about 4:30, and that's between in weekends and school holidays. Okay, if it's Easter holiday, that kind of thing. This year it was obviously early, and everyone ate their Easter eggs after the Easter egg hunt. I never did an Easter egg hunt, but we could have done one, but never mind. But Starlight, are you still on the channel there? You haven't got bored with me yet. Are you still there? Come and say hello. She's missing somewhere. I do miss her. But yeah, all having a little chat. Do you tend to cover Suffolk or do you go further? Good question, that. Of course, thank you very much for your question. I really do appreciate that. We are sort of in the vicinity of East Anglia mostly, but we are trying to think of other places soon. So it's in the pipeline, but of course, yeah, we were talking about a Greece holiday, but I don't know whether we're going to cover that just yet, but we're looking into the aspects of it. There's extra costs on top of the flights and all that kind of thing. If anyone knows about that kind of thing, let us know so that we can be safe over there. And of course, I believe you need a visa to get over there, or I don't know how it works, but of course, I definitely think you need a passport, which costs about £88.50 if you do it online now for passport. If you do it at the post office, it's going to be a little bit more, so be aware of that. And yeah, that's the official government line there. You have to sort of answer the questions. Is Starlight still in the chat? Give us a shout. She's gone really quiet. But so yeah, thanks for your question about that. And yeah, we will do a sort of Q&A and a proper one. We are supposed to be doing one. We have said it that we've been doing one or wanting to do one for ages, but we've never got round to doing it because we've been so tied up with other things. But yeah, we've had to go for a bereavement or something like that, and it's made it a little bit difficult for us. For our, late father who passed away at the age of 85. Good innings there. Who was actually a West Ham fan, by the way. Yeah, he was a West Ham fan. But yeah, it's a sad loss for anyone in their members of family. But of course, we had a good sending off, especially at the after party of the crematorium earlier on that day on Monday, the 15th of April. And yeah, we had a good sort of send-off party at the golf club of Haverhill. So yeah, we may check that out at some point. Sorry for your loss. Absolutely, we did get your message on that, and it was flooding with messages, by the way. On that note, it was just amazing. So anyway, of course, we thank you all for coming on tonight. I don't know if Starlight's going to wish me goodbye and put a couple of X's on there, or maybe she's too shy to do so. But I really do appreciate that. So everyone tuning in and enjoying this show. It's been absolutely amazing. Good response. Good fun tonight, although we did break our signal occasionally. And of course, yes, it's been fascinating tonight. And tomorrow we may be heading, I don't know if we're going to go live or we might not even get any signal, actually. What we might do is do a little short video, whether we'll be able to do a live or anything like that. The signal might be absolutely awful, so it might not be very great. And also, we might actually, what's the word for it? Yeah, we might actually do a video instead. We'll have to wait and see at a place in Sturm. It depends on the weather as well. So yeah, I do appreciate people there watching our videos. And yeah, there's a video coming up of a cafe in Cambridge, but which one is it? It is coming up very soon on the channel. So make sure that you tune into that. And of course, we did one of just a little bit of a brief tour in St. Ives. And of course, if you'd like us to go to St. Ives for a sort of night stay somewhere, and let us know where you would like us to go to and check out for you. And yeah, it's fascinating place. It's in the heart of Cambridgeshire. And of course, we ended up at Spoons, obviously called Wetherspoons, and it was a top plates, low rates place, and it was just a brilliant place to go. In our opinion, 2 meals or even third meal for a good price out there. Absolutely brilliant. So there you go. If you haven't yet subscribed to us, make sure you do. And of course, yeah, Johnny Mac, yeah, Spoons Roll. Yeah, there's been lots of people wanting us to do a Spoons only show, but yeah, I don't think it's everybody's fan. But we will sort of think about that one. As someone like me on TikTok, I don't know. But yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed to us, make sure you do. Hit the thumbs up as always. But we're going to leave it on that note. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. And of course, yeah, we will see you next time here. And have anyone, just before I go, been to West Mersey at all? Has anyone actually stayed the night in West Mersey anywhere? I have once with a friend, but of course I won't say any more than that. But of course, yes, do let us know if you've ever stayed in West Mersey in Essex. Okay. From all of us here, yeah, can anyone say if they have very, very quickly? Just a quick one. Is Starlight going to say goodnight? Are you still in the chat, Starlight? Where are you? You've gone and disappeared. Maybe she's watching something else. I don't know. Maybe she's got more than me already. But I don't. So, yeah. Johnny Mac 26 said, good night, sleep well. We will try to do that. No, I haven't been or stayed there, actually. Yeah, not even been for a day trip. Yeah, it's a poshy kind of town and a seaside resort. We do have a video of it. I don't know if I can recap on it. Be nice to recap and put it on the channel here, and do give it a thumbs up, you know, because we haven't been to West Mersey for a long time. Apparently there's crabbing, there's you know, apparently beach parties, which I believe still goes on, and it's quite expensive to get into one of those concerts, and a breakfast bar, a sort of boat club, and plenty of walk places. And if you'd like us to go to a country park, there's Nowton Park we haven't been to in Bury Edmonds, Westow Park we haven't been to properly, and there's Milton Country Park, which is north of Cambridge, so we might actually go there at some point. So that's another option. So look out for the latest video coming up, which is a cafe, and I rate 3 bags of crisps and find out what they are. I won't tell you too much now. Don't want to give the game away. But what I would do is do go up and watch it and give it a thumbs up, and do tell us your thoughts. Do you think it's worth the rate that I rate it? Rate it after you watch the video when it comes up. All right, okay, we're going to leave that racing for your mind with the lovely fur to go with it. Not the other sort of meaning that Sean Locke, the comedian that is no longer with us, once said. So that said, we'll leave it on that one. Peace out for now. Take care and go in peace to love and serve the Lord, if you like, you call it. And we'll wish you this very thing. Good night. Oh, hello. You just came in the last minute there. You disappeared from us, Phil. Are you going to say good night? Are you going to leave me something else? You should know. I was just about to say good night, and then you just come up. We was talking about country parks. Oh, good night. And you forgot the other bits. Are you going to put it on? Oh, wow. I can't believe it. I've done it on air. Good night. Oh, nice and relaxing's on now. Oh, wow. That's Mouse. You should do another channel called Mouse. You can actually use my other account called Nick Clouds. Oh, I've got a Nick Clouds account now. Yeah. Anyone else want to say anything before they go? Because I was just about to say good night, but I end up going on a extension. I've gone on for too long, and including the other live stream that cut off on the earth, but that is just one of those shame things. 3 thumbs up, 3 people watching now. Amazing. Yeah, next time we will have it together live, which means that of course, 1 or maybe 2 people can come on and have a little bit of chat with us live in the studio. We've got studio number 1, and then we've got studio number 2, which is literally 5 minutes down the road from me, which is down memory lane. If you don't know what memory lane is, it's going back into the past. Yeah. Mouse, nice and relaxing. That is going to be a new name instead of Giuliani Buzz Buzz. We'll keep that for the show, actually, Giuliani Buzz Buzz. Well, we look forward to Liverpool and Fulham. Who's going to predict the score? Oh, Nightbot's in the chat. Well, feel free to share and subscribe. Touring with us. There you go. An automatic service. Nightbot's in the chat tonight. Hello, Nightbot. Although, of course, it's not a real person. It's an automatic service. So if you don't know what Nightbot is, it's an extra moderator that is absolutely automated, which is automatic. You know, like an automatic washing machine. Does anyone know about washing machines before I go as well? Sorry, I'm dribbling on and waffling. But of course, the washing machine it's not working in this location. But yeah, I need help badly. Bite my nails here, wondering what to do. I'm having food for thought on that one. Starlight, can you help me? Melissa Jefferson, can you help me? Nice and relaxing, can you help me? Johnny 26 or Johnny Max 26, can you help me? Can you help me? Ollie P, can you help me? Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah. So, yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed, we need the subscribers. Come on, do it for the country. So, yeah, we need you. It really is amazing. So if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do. And, of course, thumbs up is always great. YouTube loves it. So, yeah, who wants to send us more love hearts? You can do it by the side of the screen there. A bit like what we've done to our fans here. Can I do it? Actually, I can do it. Can you all see? I will say that to all our fans here. Oh, wow. Can anyone else do that? So, brilliant stuff. Absolutely amazing. So, thank you all for watching here. So, no one knows anything. Sorry, no one knows anything about washing machines. Why it might go wrong. Is it because you fill it up too much? Is it something else that we don't know about? Anyone mechanical about washing machines? Don't think there is anyone tonight. Oh, there's some love hearts. I did see that. They're like fireworks going off, aren't they? Oh wow! It's a bar. It's a bar. Someone loves me. Oh, my finger's broken. Oh, sugar. Oh, Alan Sugar. My finger's broken. I can't pull it. If I put it any more, oh dear. This is laughing is it's making me go mad. I'm just making anything on the spot here, but yeah, we'll leave you eventually. Yeah, guarantees that you can trust. It literally says that guarantee. I got that from John Lewis, by the way. So yeah, if you've ever been to John Lewis, we have done a couple of videos from there, but yeah, look out for that. Can't say too much, but yeah, loads of love hearts. Wow, that's coming from Starlight, and she hasn't commented in the last time. Is it because I did a Valentine's? Is that why I'm getting all the love hearts? Because of that. There might be a snog on the way as well. If you're lucky, if you're behaving yourself. Oh, she never gives up. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Okay. It's all about guarantees. If you buy something out of John Lewis in Cambridge. So yeah, Ollie P, I meant the washing machine, not your finger. Okay. What did you say about it? I don't think I got your message about that. It didn't come up on the screen because Nightbot took over. So what did you actually say, Ollie P, about the washing machine? Because I don't think I got your message saying, no, I haven't stayed there. What else have you put there? Because I did not see your last message there. It's not come up on the screen. Ollie P, what do you mean? Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Ollie P from Newmarket. Newmarket, by the way, is a lovely place. I've got to say that. Whilst we're on the subject of Newmarket, it's got a lovely precinct to it. It's got a lovely fish and chip shop, but they've gone up to nearly £5 for a portion of chips. I hit it with a hammer. Okay, that's what you said earlier, but it never showed up on the screen. Yeah, thank you very much for confirming that. Okay. You hit a washing machine with a hammer. Right. Yeah, I think you're sort of joking there. Well, it looks it because you put LOL, laughing out loud. That's what it means. If you put LRL, it's laughing really loud. Still some love arts coming through. Oh, goodness me. I think your finger's getting stuck on that. I think I know who's doing that. It's one of the people in the chat tonight. It's amazing. But yeah, live from the studio. Of course, you're going to have to do more love hearts on my phone. My phone's died of battery, by the way. So I can't really speak to anyone on the phone. But what I will do is get drunk on Coke Zero, okay, tonight. And tonight we dance to the backs to the wall. And we party like it's 1973. Yeah, that's great. So, yeah. Oh, of course. Please do. We look forward to people. I've lost something. I always go mad when I lose something. There was a bag or something there. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right next to me. It's always in the last place you looked. When you've lost something, generally speaking, it's always in the last place you looked. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Wow. Does anyone want a copy of this? Just a bit of fun. In fact, of course, we will give these away, not for nothing though, but no, seriously, we need to get rid of these. We've got, of course, calendars to get rid of. I know that it is half a year now. We need to get rid of these calendars, okay? If I show you what they look like, then you've got an idea. I won't stay on for too long because I'm getting tongue-tied up myself. And I've run out of sort of things to say. So bear with me here. I might trip over in a minute. I might squish something here. So I'm going to try and find it here. I did have it. Bear with me here. Got so much stuff in here. I need to sort it all out. But, there we go. I've got it. It's in the last place I looked. Yet again. Okay. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mummies and daddies, mummies and stepdads, whatever you like to call it. Oh, God. Right. Okay. Okay. These are for sale still. Okay. We need to get rid of 2 of these. So you know what they look like on camera. Okay. Calendars. I know it's a little bit old, but of course, bear in mind, we've got, of course, glossy paper. Fantastic. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That sort of glossiness. I'm sounding like a shopping channel now. Do you think I could do a good job, or have I failed? Give me a mark out of 10 for that. Who's going to give me 8 out of 10? Who's going to give me 1? Not in a rude way. So, lots of. Oh, you love all that. Oh, that's just amazing. So, yeah, 2024. Okay, I know we are in April at the moment. We've still got a lot left. If you do want a copy of these, okay, they are for sale, okay? And I think the price is on the eBay account. I think it's $4.99. So might be less than that. So we did do a deal, but nobody was interested. So we've had to put the price up a bit. So, yeah, always hurry while stocks last. But, yeah, we've got these to give away. Not so much here to give away. So much here to give away. But, of course, yeah, it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. If you buy it at the right place, help us support the channel. Oh, there you go. I don't know what language that is. It's probably South Africa. And then I turned into American. Yeah. If I sound like Donald Trump, I need to get going. If I don't get in power, I don't get in power. So what? Such law. But yeah, anyway, I don't think I could do Donald Trump properly. Doesn't really work. But yeah. I think Nick C versus Starlight as a comedy duo would be fantastic. Boo Ollie. Hi, Starlight. So there we go. By the way, Starlight is now taken, just in case you're wondering. And by the way, we repeat, do not discuss dating issues on here unless it's a particular subject we're talking about, such as we talked about on the previous live about hidden rooms in Cambridge, which is actually a place where speed dating takes place, if you know what that is. It's basically, of course, I'll explain. Of course, you have 4 minutes to talk to a woman. I've done it in the past. I've got to admit that. I don't know if I should say that too often, but of course I would say this now. I've done it in the past. I probably wouldn't do it again myself. Some people kind of call it fun, but it costs about £22 now. It used to cost about £20. You get one session free, and then the next one you have to pay for. So yeah, the trouble is people mingle after it, and of course they sort of take the mick out of you, without using too much swear words. But of course, if you like that kind of thing, do it. But I don't think 4 minutes is enough to get to know someone. So yeah, I'm afraid I'm taken. So yeah, I think Starlight is taken. I think Melissa is taken. Anyone else is taken? So true. Right, okay. We don't discuss personal things on air very often. We try not to anyway. And this is not a dating site, by the way. And the chat is not a dating site, so keep your chats clean. And yeah, the only reason why I go to the Hidden Rooms is watch a jazz concert. I have been there before and got the t-shirt. And it's very like romantic kind of thing. And it's, you go into a dark room. It's like going into the dungeon of, if you remember the children's ITV sort of series of Nightmare, which is situated on YouTube, the game show, which was actually run by a company of Broadsword, and it was actually situated at the studio, which we've passed loads of times on the bus as we go into Norwich, and it's actually the studio of ITV Studios of Anglia Television News. How fascinating is that? Of course, that's what they use, that Anglia Television. And of course, all it was is just a room, and of course, a computer background. Of course, they wouldn't do it these days. It just couldn't work, for the money wise, because if they did an adult version, there'd be too many people mucking about. So yeah, I love Nightmare. Yeah, it was great show. Hugo Mayer, I'd love to interview him and ask a few questions about, of course, his show and how he presented. He was a presenter. He was also a comedian on it in a way. Ooh, and nasty. Do you think I could do it? Yeah. Welcome to Nightmare. It's only a game, isn't it? Do you think I could do it without the beard? But yeah, maybe I could do that. I don't know if anyone would know that in Cambridge, but yeah, it depends on the audience, doesn't it? So yeah, Hugo Mayer is one of the many characters in there. Mark Knight, who played in Coronation Street as well. Don't know if anyone knew that, but of course, yeah, Mark Knight, who played Lord Fear, was great. And it was amazing. And I'd like to ask Hugo Mayer, of course, who has been interviewed by someone else on the YouTube somewhere. And of of course, I would like to say, because he's well old now, obviously, he's in his 70s now, but of course, yeah, he still looks a bit young to this day. But no, yeah, he hasn't changed much in looks, but he's just got a little bit on the old side. But of course, don't we all? But yeah, I'm glad I'm not actually going greyer in my age, actually. But no, seriously, he's a great presenter, and I'd love to have met him for the reason is because he's been my childhood hero, because I used to get up and watch it every Sunday afternoon. It used to be my everyday show. And another show that used to be great on Channel 4 when TV was really, really good, it's sort of naff now, sort of pants now, because it's just not TV as it used to be, and it's gone sort of strange. And well, some things have, I only watch a few things. I watch Not Going Out and things like that. But that's actually not done by BBC. It's actually done by Avalon TV. So it's not a BBC program like Fools and Horses was. So what else can I say is that I used to like Channel 4 Schools, and that's on YouTube. I love the music on that. It's so sort of ambient feel to it. You've got to listen to that, because it's there is lots of clear versions of that. Somebody recorded it, and it is copyrighted to Channel 4. We can't really use it on a radio show. We can't play it to you, unfortunately, because YouTube won't like it because it's copyrighted. And the trouble is with copyright, because people are using their own songs, and I think YouTube should make a note of this, because there's a lot of people saying, for example, When the Saints, I sung that today. Anyone can use it. Anyone can make money out of it. Anyone can do a remix out of it, because it's out of copyright. Okay, same with Bach, which is the German composer, as we know. Handel, Benjamin Britten as well as another one from Britain, I think it was. And of course, Tchaikovsky, those kind of composers. There's so many. And yeah, I can't think of any others. But of course, yeah, if it's an out of copyright song like a spiritual that nobody knows who wrote the song, anyone can do it as many times as they want in their own remix. What you can't do, which is fair enough, if someone's done a remix, like their own composer version of it, say like you've done a remix or arrangement, as you might want to call it in other terms. If you've done an arrangement, do not copy the arrangement. That's where, of course, it would be copyrighted, but not the melody. Like da 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 da. That's a melody, okay? If you put something underneath it, I do know that in terms of music. If you put like another tune underneath, that's your own tune. Nobody can touch that. No, nobody can touch that, but they can touch the melody. That's where people are getting confused with. And people are just recording it in another place and still claiming it as their own. You can't claim it as your own. It's not your song. You didn't write it. I can't get the thought out of that. For example, of course, what would be copyright if myself and Starlight done a song, we would get 50-50 royalties of that. Because one, we'd be joining the PRS. I don't think many people talk about this, but if you are a musician or wanted to be a musician, I suggest you register with the Performing Rights Society. It's over £100 to do it now. It's a lot of money, but it's well worth doing. You've got it for life. Once you pay it, that's it. You just pay it for life, and you ain't got to pay anything after that. And of course, they collect royalties for each song that you put online or something like that. And if a radio station plays it, obviously the smaller the radio station, say it's a community radio station, you probably only get about a penny. But of course, if you get played on the BBC or anything like that, if they do play a song, some might, if it's a good song, they tend to go for good songs these days. But I don't know what a good song is these days. Well, I like music. I like that. There are some good music and some naff music about anything. But of course, I would say this now. I'm not fussy about any music really. Whatever music throws in front of me, I'm not generally fussy. Um, but my music that I produce myself, some of it has been written. Okay, I'll just talk you through that. Actually, be interesting to talk more about that. Okay, um, I would actually say that mine is not so much vocal for a good reason. Okay, and there are some vocals on it. It's because I used a PlayStation software called Music 2000, and I want to credit them each time that I actually produce it because I wrote into them and say, can I credit what I've done on there? And although I've written it myself in a way, because it was done by blocks, and you write your own stuff as well manually, and use some of the samples that, of course, you use in the library of course, the samples. And yeah, the Music 2000 is the actual game, and you write into them. I don't think you do that these days, but of course you write into them. Thank you very much for the love hearts. It really means a lot. You write into them and say what you want to do. Say you want to try and sell what you do, and you know, I've only been literally played about once or twice on the radio, but of course, only once, twice I've even made anything, But I'm just doing it for pleasure, really. I'm not really going out to actually, make a fortune out of it. If I get lucky, I'll get lucky. I'm not that kind of person. But I'm there if anyone needs me on. I've got a Nick the Producer account full of dance music that you can listen to. Some music has been more popular than others. I've got a Teddy J account as well. So yeah, if anyone wants to listen to any of the music there, do comment on those channels. It would be nice to hear from you on that. What else can I say? Yeah. Music 2000, I've used EJ software. I've also used Music Generator 2. All those combined, okay? One of my tunes actually sounds like CeeLo Green, actually. Forget Me Not or something like that. And I don't know, CeeLo Green. That kind of style. And of course, yeah, CeeLo Green is quite a popular artist, isn't it? That kind of style. But I'll just call it You're an Inspiration. My actual song I liked is When the Devil Falls You. I use that usually probably preferred at Halloween time, but I've liked other ones that I've written in the past. And these are all compositions that I wrote myself, most of them. And of course, some are better than others. Some you will like, some you won't. It's all part of the package. So, yeah, those are the softwares I used, and they've all been notified pretty much of the compositions that I have set out. But I don't know if, of course, the PRS will track them all the time. But of course, at least one out of all those that has been tracked. So, like I say, it's definitely worth it if you are interested. I recommend, signing up. A lot of people, when they did sign up, actually got it for 30 quid back in the day, but it's gone up hugely. That's 70 quid more these days. So that's a huge step up, isn't it? But do you really get played on the radio? That is the question. And do they mark it down? But yeah, what is copyright these days, And of course, how do they detect it from discos? It's a difficult job. And that's what I would say. I wouldn't want to work as part of it. But of course, it's interesting to get someone to talk us through how it works. I've been to talks of the Performing Rights Society, and it's the PRS, which you need to run a radio station, and a PPL, Public Performing License, I think it is. And so, yeah, that's the license that you need to run a radio station, and that can be hugely costly. That's why a lot of online stations don't last long because of that. It's only like FM ones that have been there for quite some time. Harbour Radio, they would be licensed. Cambridge 105 licensed. I prefer Star Radio. I don't know why they're taking it off Greg's, but some people prefer Heart. Heart's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it, but it's not my favourite. It's not to say Heart's bad, but I prefer Star because it's more talking about sort of Cambridge a bit, and of course it was talking about stuff near Haverhill. But yeah, let's go to the chat very quickly. Lusa AFC. Never heard of that one before. I don't think I've seen you in the chat. Hi, very good evening to you. I remember Music 2000. It was good. Electronic music. Well, do check out my music, which is on Teddy J and Nick the Producer. There's lots of capoodle stuff on there. And yeah, it's even got Flat Eric on there. No, I'm only joking. Remember DJ Otzi? Remember that? Many years ago. So these are up for sale, don't forget. And of course, yeah, these are the lovely pictures that go with it. So yes, take your pick of what you want. We will have more of these coming up soon. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to leave that seriously racing from your mind right now. And we'll say definitely 100% peace out and go in peace, whatever you like to call it. Thank you so much, everyone that has tuned in. It's time for me to hit the hay for now and say I've got to exfoliate. Is that the right word? Good night, all. And thanks to all our moderators. I can't say the word. Thanks to all our moderators, seriously, for all the wonderful job they've done. Even Nightbot as well, who's been an automated service. I actually wrote that. I wrote that on a separate service. That's all you got to do. And it's turned into a automatic Nightbot. Anyway, of course, on that note, I will say this 100%. Peace out for now. And don't forget to watch the next video coming up on the channel. It's going to be great. Yeah, it's a sort of place that you might want to venture in the future. Do check it out and pop over there yourself. Yeah, it's a big old place to check out. But anyway, of course, catch you all later, alligators, and stay safe, okay? And from all of us, let's do it all together. Good night.